Namo Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Paribrajakacarya Ashtatara Sata Sri Srimati His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Ananta Koti Gaur Bhaktavinda Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnavinda Ki Jai. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I hope all you are doing well. Today we'll be reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Lila, text 27. From text 27. Yesterday we have completed till text 26. Now today we'll be reading from text 27. So before we begin today, let's pray first. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanasalakaya Chakshura Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Narayanam Namaskritam Narajaivo Narattamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tatum Jayamudirae. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे नमो ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नित्य नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. So let's begin. If you have not listened our previous classes, please check out from our Chaitanya Charitamrita playlist. Text 27. Santavyatara bahava pankaj navasya sarvato bhadra krishnadasya koba latasvopi premada bhavati. संतव्य तारा बहव पंकज नाभस्य सर्वतो भद्रा कृष्णादन्य को बालता स्वपि प्रेमदो भवति संतो let there be avatara incarnation bahav many pankaj navasya of the Lord from whose navel grows the lotus flower. Sarvato Bhadra, completely auspicious. Krishna, then Lord Krishna. Anya, other. Kha, Khava, who possibly. Latasu, on the surrendered soul. Api, also. Prema, the bestower of love. Bhavati is. There may be many all auspicious incarnation of the personality of the Godhead, but who other than Lord Sri Krishna can bestow love of God upon the surrendered soul? There may be many all auspicious incarnation of the personality of the Godhead, but who other than Lord Sri Krishna can bestow the love of God upon the surrendered soul? The quotation from the writing of Villamangal Thakur is found in the Laghu Bhagavatamrita 1.5.37. টেক্সট 28 তাহাতে আপন ভক্তগণ করি সঙ্গে পৃথিবীতে অবতরী করিমু নানা রঙ্গে তাহাতে আপন ভক্তগণ করি সঙ্গে পৃথিবীতে অবতরী করিমু নানা রঙ্গে তাহাতে ইন দ্যাট আপনে অন মাই ওন ভক্তগণ উইথ ডিভোটি করি ডুইং সঙ্গে ইন অ্যাসোসিয়েশন Prithivite on the earth, Avatari descending, Karimu I shall perform Nana various Range colorful pastime. Therefore in the company of my devotee I shall appear on earth and perform various colorful pastimes. Therefore in the company of my devotee I shall appear on the earth and perform various colorful pastimes. Text 29. এইভাবে কলিকালে প্রথম সন্ধ্যায় অবতীর্ণ হইলা কৃষ্ণ আপনি নদিয়ায়। এইভাবে কলিকালে প্রথম সন্ধ্যায় অবতীর্ণ হইলা কৃষ্ণ আপনি নদিয়ায়। এত দাস ভাবি এত ভাবি কলিকালে প্রথম সন্ধ্যায় অবতীর্ণ হইলা কৃষ্ণ আপনি নদিয়ায়। এত দাস ভাবি থিঙ্কিং কলিকালে in the age of Kali, Prathama first, Sandhai in the junction, Avatirna Huila, descended, Krishna, Lord Krishna, Apani, himself, Nadia in Nadia. Translation. Thinking thus, the personality of the Godhead Sri Krishna himself descended at Nadia early in the age of Kali. Thinking thus, the personality Godhead Sri Krishna himself descended at Nadia early in the age of Kali. The Prathama Sandhya in the beginning, the purport, the Prathama Sandhya is the beginning of the age. Prathama Sandhya is the beginning of the age. According to the astronomical calculation, the age is divided into 12. The age is divided into 12 parts. The first, this 12 division is known as Prathama Sandhya. The first of these 12 division is known as Prathama Sandhya. The Prathama Sandhya and the Sesh Sandhya is the last division of the preceding age. From the junction of two ages. According to the Surya Siddhanta, the Prathama Sandhya of the Kali Yuga lasts 36,000 solar year. Lord Chaitanya appeared in the Prathama Sandhya after 4,586 solar year of Kali Yuga had passed. চৈতন্য সিংহের নবদ্বীপে অবতার, সিংহগ্রীব সিংহবীর্য সিংহের হুঙ্কার। চৈতন্য সিংহের নবদ্বীপে অবতার, সিংহগ্রীব সিংহবীর্য সিংহের হুঙ্কার। চৈতন্য সিংহের of the lion-like Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Navadvipa at Navadvipa, Avatara, the incarnation. Simha, Griva, having the neck of the lion. Singha Virya, the strength of a lion. And Simhero, Hunkara. And Singhero Hunkara, the roar of the lion. Translation. Thus the lion-like Lord Chaitanya had appeared in Navadvipa. He has a shoulder of lion, the power of the lion, and the loud voice of a lion. Thus the lion-like Lord Chaitanya had appeared in Navadvipa. He has a shoulder of lion, the power of lion, and the loud voice like a lion. সেই সিংহ বসুক জীবের হৃদয় কন্দরে কলমশ দৃঢ়দনাসে যাহার হুঙ্কারে। সেই সিংহ বসুক জীবের হৃদয় কন্দরে কলমশ দৃঢ়দনাসে যাহার হুঙ্কারে। সেই দ্যাট সিংহ লায়ন বসুক let him set jivera of the living entity whom hridaya of the heart kandare in the sever kandare in the severn kalmasa of sin dirada the elephant nasa destroy yahara of whom hunkare the roar. May that lion be seated in the core of the heart of every living being. Thus, with his resounding roar, may he drive away one elephantine vines. Elephantine vice. May that lion be seated in the core of the heart of every living being. Thus, with his resounding roar, may he drive away one's vines. Text 32. প্রথম লীলায় তাঁর বিশ্বম্ভর নাম ভক্তিরসে ধরিল ভূতগ্রাম। প্রথম লীলায় তাঁর বিশ্বম্ভর নাম ভক্তিরসে ধরিল ভূতগ্রাম। প্রথম ফার্স্ট লীলায় in the pastime Tara of him Vishwambhara, the name Vishwambhara, Bhakti Rase with the mellow of devotional service. Baharila he filled, Dharila saved, Bhuta Grama all the living entity. Translation: in his early pastime, he is known as Vishwambhara because he flooded the world with the nectar of devotion and thus saved the living being. In his early pastime, he is known as Vishwambhara because he flooded the world with nectar of devotion and thus saved the living being. Text 33. দুর্বিজ্ঞ ধাতুর অর্থ পোষণ ধারণ পুষিল ধরিল প্রেম দিয়া ত্রিভুবন দুর্বিজ্ঞ ধাতুর অর্থ পোষণ ধারণ পুষিল ধরিল প্রেম দিয়া ত্রিভুবন দুর্বিজ্ঞ known as দুর্ভিগ ধরিতে of the verbal root ধাতুরা আচ্ছা ধাতুরা of the verbal root অর্থ of meaning পোষণ nourishing ধারণা maintaining পোষিলা nourished ধরিলা maintained প্রেম দিয়া distributing the love of God tribhuvana in the three world. The verbal root of Dobrigya, which is the root of the word Vishambhara, indicate the nourishing and the maintaining. He, Lord Chaitanya, nourished and maintained the three world by distributing the love of God. শেষ লীলায় ধরে শ্রীকৃষ্ণ শেষ লীলায় ধরে নাম শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য শ্রীকৃষ্ণ জানায় সব বিশ্ব কৈল ধন্য শেষ লীলায় করে নাম শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য শ্রীকৃষ্ণ জানায় সব বিশ্ব কৈল ধন্য শেষ লীলায় in the final pastime ধরে he healed Nama the name Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri Krishna about Lord Krishna Janaye he thought Shava all Vishwa the world Koila made Dhyana for Dhyana the fortunate Dhanya sorry Koila made and Dhanya means fortunate. Translation: in his latter pastime, he is known as Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya. He blessed the whole world by touching about the name and fame of Lord Sri Krishna. In his latter pastime, he is known as Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya. He blessed the whole world by teaching about the name and fame of Lord Sri Krishna. Purport: Lord Krishna remained as a householder only until his 24-year had passed. Then he entered the renounce order and remained manifest in this material world until his 48th year. Therefore, his Ses Leela, or the final portion of his activity, last 24 years. Some so-called Vaishnava says that the renounced order of life was not accepted by Vaishnava Sampradaya or disciplic succession until Lord Chaitanya. This is not very intelligent proposition, since Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took the sannyasa order from Sripad Keshava Bharati, who belonged to the Sankara sect, which approved of only 10 name of sannyasis. Long before the advent of Sripada Sankaracharya, however, the sannyasa order existed in the Vaishnava line of Vishnu Swami. In the Vishnu Swami Vaishnava Sampradaya, there are 10 different kind of sannyasa name and 108 different name of sannyasi who accepted Tridanda, the triple staff of sannyasa. This is approved by the Vedic rule. Therefore, Vaishnava sannyasa was existent even before the appearance of Sankaracharya. Although those who know nothing about the Vaishnava sannyasa unnecessarily declared that there is no sannyasa in the Vaishnava Sampradaya. During the time of Lord Chaitanya, the influence of Sankaracharya in society was very strong. People thought that one can accept sannyasa only in disciplic succession. In Sankaracharya, Lord Chaitanya could have performed his missionary activity as a householder, but he found householder life an abstraction to his mission. Therefore, he decided to accept the renounced order sannyasa, since his acceptance of sannyasa, who also designed to attract the public attention. Lord Chaitanya, not wishing to disturb the social convention, took the renounced order of life from the sannyasi in the disciplic succession of Sankaracharya, although sannyasa was also sanctioned in the Vaishnava Sampradaya. Although sannyasa was also sanctioned in the Vaishnava Sampradaya. In the Sankara Sampradaya, there are 10 different names awarded to sannyasi. Tirtha, Asrama, Vana, Aranya, Giri, Parvata, Sagara, Saraswati, Bharati, and Puri. 10 different names awarded to sannyasi. Before one entered sannyasa, he has one of the various name of brahmachari, the assistant of sannyasi. Sannyasi with the title Tirtha Asrama. Tirtha Asrama generally stayed at Dwarika. He has one of the various name of the brahmachari, the assistant of sannyasi. Sannyasa with the title of Tirtha and Asrama generally stayed in Dwarika. And the brahmachari name as a Swarupa, those who the name of the Varna and Arana stayed in the Purushottama or Jagannath Puri. Therefore, brahmachari name as a Prakasha. Therefore, their brahmachari name is Prakasha. Those who name Giri, Parvata, and Sagara generally stayed in Badrikashrama, and their brahmachari name Ananda. Anand. Those who title the Saraswati and Bharati, those who title Saraswati and Bharati, Puri usually lives in Sringeri, South India. And the brahmachari name is Chaitanya. Sripad Shankaracharya established four monasteries in India in the four directions north, south, east, and west, and he entrusted them to four sannyasis who were his disciples. Now there are hundred of branches monastery under these four principal monastery, and although there is an official symmetry among them, there are many differences in their dealing. The four different sects of this monastery are known as Anandavara, Vogavara, Kitavara, and Bhumivara. And in course of time, they have developed different idea and different slogan. According to the regulation of disciplic succession, one who wishes to enter renounce order in sannyasa sect must first be trained as a brahmachari under the bona fide sannyasi. The brahmachari named is ascertained according to the grow up to which the sannyasi belong. Lord Chaitanya accepted sannyasa in form of Keshav Bharati. When he first approached Keshav Bharati, he was accepted brahmachari. He was accepted as a brahmachari with the name of Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Brahmachari. After he took sannyasa and he preferred to uh, keep name Sri Krishna Chaitanya. The great authority in the disciplic succession had not offered to explain why Lord Chaitanya refused to take the name Bharati after he took sannyasa from Bharati until Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj volunteered the explanation of this because the sannyasi in the Sankara Sampradaya think that he has become the supreme Lord Chaitanya. Wanting to avoid such a misconception, kept the name Sri Krishna Chaitanya, placing himself as an eternal servitor. The brahmachari is supposed to serve the spiritual master. Therefore, he did not negate the relationship of servitude of his spiritual master. According such a position is favorable for relationship between the disciple and the spiritual master. The authentic biographic also mentioned that Lord Chaitanya accepted the danda rod at begging pot and symbolic of sannyasa order at the time he took sannyasa. Text 35. তাঁর যুগপতার জানি গর্গ মহাশয় কৃষ্ণের নামকরণে করিয়াছে নির্ণয়। তাঁর যুগবতার জানি গর্গ মহাশয় কৃষ্ণের নামকরণে করিয়াছে নির্ণয়। তাঁহার of him যুগ অবতারে incarnation of age. Jani knowing Garga Muni Mahashaya, the great personality, Krishna of Lord Krishna, Namakarane in the name giving ceremony, Kariache made Nirnaya ascertainment. Knowing him, Lord Chaitanya, to be the incarnation for Kali Yuga, Garga Muni during the naming ceremony of Krishna predicted his appearance. Text 36. Asana Varnatyo Hashva Hanu Yugang Tanu Shuklo Raktakstatha Pita Idaning Krishnatwangata. आशना वर्णत्रयो हश्वगृह्णतो हनु युगं तनु शुक्लो रक्तस्तथा पीत इदानीं कृष्णत्वं गत. Asana where varna color traya three he certainly ashaya of this one grihanta who is manifesting anu yugam according to the age tanu body sukla white rakta red tatha thus pita yellow idanim now krishnatvam blackness gata obtained. This boy Krishna has three other color white, red, yellow. He as he appeared in different age, now he has appeared in the transcendental blackish color. This boy Krishna has a three other color white, red, and yellow. As he appeared in different age, now he appeared in the transcendental blackish color. This is a verse from Srimad Bhagavatam 10.8.13. Text 37. শুক্ল রক্ত পীতবর্ণ এই তিন দ্যুতি সত্য ত্রেতা কলিকালে ধরেন শ্রীপতি। শুক্ল রক্ত শুক্ল রক্ত পীতবর্ণ এই তিন দ্যুতি সত্য ত্রেতা কলিকালে ধরেন শ্রীপতি। শুক্ল হোয়াইট রক্ত রেড পীতবর্ণ the color yellow এই these तीन three দ্যুতি last সত্য in সত্য युग ত্রেতা in ত্রেতা युग কলি in কলি in the age of kali ধরেন manifest শ্রীপতি the husband of goddess of fortune. Transcendental, white, red, and yellow. These are the three bodily lustre of the Lord, the husband of goddess of fortune, assumed in the age of Satya, Treta, and Kali, respectively. Text 38. ইদানিং দ্রাপরে তিহ হইল কৃষ্ণ বর্ণ এইসব শাস্ত্রাগম পুরাণের মর্ম এইসব শাস্ত্রাগম পুরাণের মর্ম ইদানিং দ্রাপরে তিহ হইলা কৃষ্ণবর্ণ এই সব শাস্ত্রাগম পুরাণের মর্ম ইদানিম নাও দ্রাপরে ইন দ্য দ্রাপর যুগা তিহ হি হইলা ওয়াজ কৃষ্ণবর্ণ ব্ল্যাকিশ কালার এই দিস সব অল শাস্ত্র আগমে and the Vedic literature Purana of the Purana Marma, the core. Translation. Now in the Drapur Yuga, the Lord has descended in the blackish hue. This is the essence of the statement in the Purana and other Vedic literature with reference to the context. Now in this Drapur Yuga, the Lord has descended in a blackish hue. This is the essence of the statement in the Puranas and other Vedic literature with reference to the context. So, Hare Krishna. Today we conclude the reading of the Bhaktivedanta purport from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela. I hope all you understood. From tomorrow we will be reading from text 39. If you have any question, please write on the comment. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. See you tomorrow.